Some people can't really succeed in life because of all the issues they have around money. The local music store. Guy comes in, he checks out the new guitar. He meets the salesman. He takes an hour of the salesman's time, learns all about the product, and then he goes online and saves $10 and buys it online, cheats the businessman, the salesman who spent all that time helping him. Then when he has a problem or needs service or needs advice, he calls that guy and asks for advice. And what does the guy say? We're killing our middle class because of the internet and because of our lack of ethics around money. I made a video about this tire store, Les Schwab Tire. When I got there, they didn't just say, hey, we're going to fix your flats for free. They said, hey, we'll fill out some paperwork. And then when we were all done, they gave me a bill. And the bill had the amount on it. And when the work was done and everything went smooth, then they said, hey, no charge, we'll zero it out. And it's an interesting psychology. If you just give away stuff, then people don't perceive value. That's one of the dangers of giving things away free, is the perception of value. And some people are so greedy that they assume that every time you give something away, that it's a concession born of weakness. And those people are really hard to deal with. Those are the people that will take a salesman's time, burn up all of his time and energy, and then go buy the product online. That's that lack of ethics. That's a lack of morality. And we use situational morality, especially around money. I'd find on a real estate deal, I'd like somebody. I made a deal with somebody and I thought, you know what, they were really nice people. I'm going to give them another $1,000 off on their house. I give them $1,000 off on their house, and rather than being grateful, they ask if I'll take another $1,000 off. And I thought, wow, we had a deal. I offered to give them $1,000 off. So I talked to my father and he said, look, from now on, if you want to give somebody a discount on a house or any other product, wait till the sale is done and you're completely done dealing with them, all the paperwork's over. Then if you still want to give them a gift, give them a gift. But if you give somebody a gift in the middle of negotiations or before a transaction is completely transacted, many people will perceive it as a sign of weakness. And they'll also get scared that maybe, perhaps, you're giving away the concession because you didn't give them a good enough deal and you're feeling guilty because that's the way their brains work. And then they want a better deal. Sometimes you think you're giving a gift when you're actually showing weakness. Say, how much for that bicycle? $20. Then you don't say anything. Well, maybe I'd take 18. 15? I bet I could probably do it for 15, yeah. Sometimes if you just wait and be quiet, people's numbers will go lower. It is so funny. Anyway, people have a lot of insecurities and fears around money, and you can take big advantage of it. You know, a lot of people who are totally faithful and totally religious, and they trust God, and they talk about honesty all the time, they're stealing stuff online. Stealing. Everybody's doing it. And I really need it. And it costs too much money. And it's really going to help me be a better person. So I'm stealing from these people. Some people pride themselves on getting a really good deal, and I admire that. You know, I got a good deal on a car when I was done. I slipped the salesman a little money on the side to let him know it wasn't personal. But some people are such grinders that they take the fun out of a deal. And they make people hate them, and they make people resent them. And they're sort of predators. They're the guys that are out there, you know, during the flood when people are in desperate shape and they're standing out there on the boundaries holding bottled water and selling them for $3 a bottle when it cost them 20 cents. That predatory behavior. I like an opportunistic guy, someone who sees it as an opportunity, but you know, I don't like buying foreclosure houses because I don't like investing in someone else's pain and loss. There's a lot of money to be made buying a casino, but casinos are unethical. They're wrong. I don't want to be involved in a casino. I've had it happen where I did a deal with a husband and wife, and they both agreed to pay me this large sum of money on a handshake. And the guy recognized he didn't have to honor it, and the wife said, no, we made a deal. It was a lot of money. One person was the person that was willing to honor a commitment that I couldn't legally pursue this deal. And she was willing to honor paying me thousands of dollars. And the husband just decided that he was going to thwart the moral obligation, just avoid it, because he didn't have to pay. And he wanted to be a cheat. And they ended up paying the money because the woman had integrity. And even though the number was big, she still had integrity. I admire that.
Flavor on America. America!